Hi Lauren, I'm doing a critique of your description essay on adoption in India. I found that to be really interesting. It was about 500 words longer than what was required, which is fine. Uh, made me feel maybe I should have written more myself, but I thought as usual, you're really good with like a sense of pace. Your pace is really good, and also your use of commas is really good. At one point, you talked about the room was comma fit for a girl. Also, your adjectives, adverbs are good as well. Some of the anecdotes within your story were excellent, such as I do not like the grandma dog. Speaking of the one girl who was adopted, um, obviously, I still think it's a really good topic, and I think that because you have a good topic, it's going to help write itself. There's a lot of different characters. Again, there's good status details about the home and what the home looks like, as far as what is in a home in America, what kind of creature comforts do we have. So those are good status details. Excellent job there. Um, I know you're probably going to cover a lot of this in the characterization part, but I really think that at some point you need to address some way to tie all these characters in together. Um, who is the central character? One thing that the readings for this last week talked about was that you have a central character that's going through a conflict, and one thing is you have four characters, and then you have these parents too. So how do who is the central character? And then also, um, what I want to ask you is, um, and maybe you're going to develop this later. I'm sure you are, but maybe you could use all four central characters, but I think you need to tie them in somehow. Some of them you talk about getting off the plane and then going home. Maybe you just talk about them all being home, walking in the door, because you've got two or three scenes that you've got several of them getting off the plane and then going home, or getting in the car and going home. Maybe just show them all getting home. Have like a unifying um, symbol, like in the movies. If they go from one scene to another, they'll show like a lamp in one scene and a lamp in another scene. Uh, who is your central character? What ties them together? Maybe just a paragraph to at the beginning, also to kind of introduce the four characters. I felt you did have little lines saying this is um, Poonam, and this is Sakama, and this is Shima. But as far as there being like a line at the beginning, tying them all together, I didn't see that, so that was a little confusing. Um, Again, I'm just nitpicking because I think it's a really good topic. The description's really good. It's a really unique, readable perspective that a lot of people are going to want to read. Just trying to help you make it better. But the way you did it, sort of chronologically, was cool. Um, I think maybe trim some of that, or add a little bit more sensory detail in addition to the status detail, because if we can smell and taste and different things like that, then I think that that helps put us there more, and it will help tie all the characters in together better. So yeah, you're a great writer, and you're doing a great job, and I'm really glad that I'm getting to read your stuff. And anyway, so hopefully this helps. I just think that the readings went over a lot of this stuff as far as talking about um, telling detail. I think um, I think if you look at the the sentence, the central character encounters a problem, struggles with it, and in the end overcomes it, or is defeated by it, or is changed in some way. I think if you think about that and then think about your writing, maybe that will help. So, thank you.